So, guys, here's a great question. Do you use adjunct practices such as regular meditation that you do to help manifest your beliefs physically? No. I don't. The practices that I use are very interesting because when I look at my life, when I look at my world, when I want to create something in my world, I just decide I'm doing that, and I believe it, and I use phrases like "I am." Now, I often have talked about my prayer. Thank you, God, for the blank I am receiving. Now, I don't. I use that sometimes when I really want to hit something hard, but it's the only thing I ever do is just say, "Okay, what am I doing now? Oh, I am doing this," and that is a prayer because words and thoughts combined together create. It's manifesting. Why do I meditate? I meditate because it feels good. And it's funny, I don't even really use, for what I do, I don't use the word meditation. I call it sitting in love. I think the word meditation has gotten it's kind of muddled right now because there's so many different forms of meditation. The walking meditation, the breathing meditation, the mantra meditation, the guided meditations. There's all kinds of meditations. But all I do is I take those meditations end goal, which is when I tried those meditations, they all took me to a place of love. Well, I said, why do I need those meditations if I can just sit in love? And so I sit in love. Now, what does it do for me? It has nothing to do with manifesting anything, except for this. It manifests a more loving John. By sitting in love twice a day, I am manifesting a more loving John, a John who can go out and vibrate and laugh and smile at people. I was in the post office yesterday, and the woman behind the counter was in a bad mood, and she wasn't taking anything from anybody. And I could not engage her because she was just not engaging anybody. But as I turned around, I noticed everybody in the room was like feeling her angst and anxiety, and was also being affected by it. So I turned around and I gave a huge smile, and I nodded, and I caught eye contact with every person in the line behind me. Everyone, never said a word, didn't say good morning, didn't say afternoon, didn't say anything, just smiled and nodded, and they all smiled back. That's the key. The more loving John goes out into the world and makes people smile, right? That's why I meditate, because sitting in love twice a day, I feel filled with love. That's why I do it. But as far as manifesting things physically, I just believe. I just have faith. Whenever you ask in God's name is granted if you have faith. God's name is I am. So I am doing something. I am getting something. I am receiving something. I believe it. And when I believe it, I receive it. The interesting thing is when you look at that perspective, as I've said in other videos, we spend 85 to 90% of our day in our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind blurts right out of our mouth. And we're using I am statements all day long that we don't really want to manifest. And we've got to look at that first to come to the space of what am I manifesting? What am I creating? And, every day something happens in your world and you react to it. Well, in my former world as a corporate action hero doing motivational speeches, my catchphrase was be an action hero, not a reaction zero. You want to act rather than react. You want to look at where you want. You want to be in charge. You want to be the creator of your experience. You want to put your words out with true belief behind it. Because as Shakespeare said, words without thoughts never to heaven go. You have to put the belief behind your words. And that doesn't mean pray them every day. In fact, praying them every day actually strengthens the fact that you don't have it. If you just believe and then act on the belief, you receive. That's the key to true manifestation. So if I have a practice, my practice is that I declare and I believe. That's my practice. And as far as meditation is concerned, that's my way of loving myself and loving the world around me by making a more loving John. So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.